Ride the highway, ride the bus. Walk my house, look like I'm in place.
Autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the word they use. But when you're doing your parenting years, there's a lot of different challenges that you deal with depending on the type of children that you have. And then you have your own set of whatever problems they are that maybe you're having to deal with within yourself. And then, whatever you deal with in your marriage, your job. So what happened to me when I look back on, when you think about the different things that maybe you experienced throughout that time period, you can get to the point to where you're just kind of like on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of feel like I don't have the time to feel. Maybe some things internally, and I don't really know what your internal struggles are, which is very interesting. It's something we've never talked about. But anyway, so sometimes what can happen is you don't really want to take the time to deal with those internal struggles because you feel like you just don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do blah, 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 blah. And so your life is going to start to speed up really soon because once you have another baby, then, you go through all that process, and then go to school, then the baby goes to school. Then it's like you got the whole school thing, these different schools and all this other kind of stuff. Life just comes at you. And so a lot of times for me, when I look back over raising y'all, sometimes it feels like a blur because I was just in such I was an autopilot, like just going and going. And this is why it came up. So I'm finally at a place in my life where I can slow down, and because I'm slowing down, my life is not as stressful because I have less responsibility as children and parents. And because of that, it gives me the opportunity to really process things that I've been through over the course of my life that maybe I didn't really take the time to process.
That makes sense.
So what I would say to you is this. Don't, as you go through this chapter of your life over the next 18 plus years, hopefully we're not in the system, but anyway, as you go through this, be sure. I felt like I was surviving and not really thriving. So be sure not to get trapped in survival mode.
Okay.
Um, Take each day a day at a time. Recognize whatever feelings that you may have, things that you're dealing with. Take the time. Doesn't matter, this child needs to eat this, and this. Always make time to take the time for yourself to deal with whatever you need to do to be the best version of yourself. Because things about to pick up in your life. And you're about to get busier. And sometimes you just get so busy and bombarded with life that, just don't really take the time to process. So you just be careful with that. You said to me before, you take parenthood. Another thing I feel that because you were kind of seeing a person that was on autopilot. When you're in that kind of mode, Ethan has seen me cry more than any kid I have. And hold on. Too.
Are you talking to your teeth?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You better not start hurting. Girl, it's that one where I had my roots. I wish a nigga would start hurting. Girl, I said, since I have my roots down long. We ain't doing that.
Child.
No doggone mouth pain. I was like, wait a minute, why am I sick? Okay, anyway, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Okay. I say, now what you doing them demons and that too. Okay. I feel like, the reason is because I'm finally processing. I'm finally processing life. I'm slowing down. And so when I had y'all, please, I had a billion things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got time for no crying? Anybody got time for no processing? I gotta do this, gotta go here, gotta take this one here, gotta go to this one, gotta go to that one. I was like a chicken with its head cut off, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you're in that kind of mode, girl, you got stuff to do. So don't just get to remind yourself to slow down.
Okay.
Yeah, remind yourself, I'll definitely say. Just remind yourself to slow down. And I already feel that you are way ahead of the game in your motherhood journey than me at your age. Your journey started, first of all, your journey started off the correct way. So you've been ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? You're winning. You are. You're winning. You started off winning. So you just keep building on the win that you have. And you'll be fine. Yeah. But yeah, you're winning, kid. You really are. Having a baby with a husband, girl, you're winning. You won. You did. You won.
I'm dead.
Shoot, you know, your second one at what? You gonna
I'll
be
be 31.
31? You're winning. Yeah,
Healing
this is
stream
awesome.
engaged.
Like I don't know. I'm just so proud of you. Like,
Thank
you
you,
know,
mommy.
a parent wish for their children is for their children to be better than them.
Hmm.
To be better, to learn from your parents' mistakes, and yeah, just be better. And that's what any good parent wants for their children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want your kids to be better than you. Just like you don't want Dane to be better than you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, certain things that you did that you learned later in life, you want him to learn earlier.
Hmm.
You know, that's how each generation gets better and better and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when I look at our generation, I see betterment in each generation. You
Yeah.
know? Ethan and Rick and Kai in the same generation. That generation, we've been having some problems. You know, what generation are they?
I think Gen Z.
Yeah, the Gen Z generation. You know,
Yeah, most special.
It is the last one of the alphabet too. You know, they at the end. The Z is kind of special. I would say this. I think the Z and their generation, it's just gonna take them a little bit. It takes them a little bit longer.
Just a little bit, a tiny bit.
What you say?
So just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it takes them longer to get themselves together. So far, your generation has been the best. The millennials, hands down. You know, y'all closer to my generation. You know, so.
Well, we old and new at the same time.
Yeah, y'all old and new. Y'all got some of us, but then y'all added y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all own little thing of how y'all do stuff. And then Ethan's generation,
We worry about them right now.
yeah, Jerry's still out. But hopefully they be better than the Z.
He's a little scary right now.
Yeah,
They did crash out.
Girl, they the scammers.
Yeah. Can't leave them in your house for a second.
This nigga can't be trusted. Girl, like, I'm trying girl, I don't trust the Gen Z as far as I can throw them. Y'all, they some messy people. Not in the good way. Yeah, but I told Kai, look, she the Dark Knight. But I told her, girl, you gonna rise from the ashes. My goal, I don't know how to go for her. My prayer, say that, is that by the time Kai is 30, we got it.
Okay.
You know, my prayer to the home, you know what, Jehovah? Gotta get baptized like Jesus at 30. Like, where she's going, Bree, there's nothing out there.
Good. No distraction.
Did someone
Yeah,
call a doctor?
it's the distractions are very few. There's really nothing out there. She's gonna be doing some hiking. You know, it's a place where, girl, where it's at. I haven't seen retirement people have more fun than that. I don't even know. That's, to me, it's like a place where people go that don't want to be bothered. Don't want to be bothered. Like, you know, you don't say retirement. But yeah, it's just not a lot out there. And I think the separation, like I told her, this is your time of just true healing. Where no
Yeah.
one else, there's no man around, you know, it's just true healing of self. And this is her time for just her and Jehovah. That's it.
Good.
Yep, that's it. That's just her and Jehovah. And her just truly working on herself. And I just think this is the perfect place. I don't think LA was the route. Don't think San Diego was the route. First of all, San Diego's just too expensive.
Yeah, a lot of
But a place
distractions out there.
yeah, you know, but a place out here like in the boondocks, you just got basically you're just surrounded by nature, just surrounded by Jehovah's, you know, creation, and I'm praying that everything works out. You get this place. Oh, and look, you get another prayer answered. She found a sale. Girl, look at this. Boho braids, $100. Full
Ooh.
style.
Ooh,
Look and see, $40.
nice. We need some of that out here.
Girl, right. Let me show you this. Look now for June and July.
Let me fly out there right quick.
Girl. Oh my God.
No, you
Like,
can't beat that boho extend.
look, you gotta ask the question. Did a Gen Z post that? Is this a scam?
I'm dead. Look, did they post their work? That's what I need to see.
Okay, so I just sent it to you, but the text, the place is called Waves and Braids by K. I just sent it to you.
Okay, look at it. It's very funny.
Now, it's medium size, mid back, any color.
This person trying to get some quick money.
Girl, this is like,
That's some crackhead prices.
yeah, that's what I'm like.
I hope it come out cute, cause I'm a little worried. Boho's are expensive, so it sounds like it's gonna definitely be synthetic.
Let
Yeah.
me get you patched up.
Waves and Braids by K. I've never do it. I see crackhead price like this, man.
I mean, people do be doing like those type of sales. I'm just worried about the fact that it's boho and the hair included.
Oh, good. You're not going to the. Oh, that's like.
Well, what?
To the other.
Nah.
Usher said the R&B tourist numbers that they figured.
Look, at this point, I would have been at 3 concerts this year. I'm okay. This is out this one. I got one next week. Well, weekend after the convention.
So what? So why did Percy make a think about her about them?
Girl, don't worry about that foolishness. That's a drama.
Why do people
Healing stream
I
engaged.
don't understand the kind of like why can't people just talk like grown
Those
people?
people weird, man.
Like why people just can't have a conversation?
It sounded like Cardi was trying to have a conversation, but old girl wasn't trying to have a conversation with her. At that point.
Did someone call a doctor?
But well, hopefully this looks like she'll get her hair done, which is good. I'm sure that'll. I also told her another day when she get her some money to get her some glasses. Girl, she looks 12.
Girl, she looks good. I hope that's this girl's photo.
And that's another thing because people I've seen where somebody had posted where people was doing that. They was posting stuff that wasn't their work. So
Tell her it's a good price, but just see if she can look at some other photos. Cause that looks AI generated. I don't want her to look at that.
yeah, the AI generated.
Like, it don't look like a photo she took of some hair she did. Be careful. She bombed though, that's dope. I said if she bombed though, that's dope. The pricing and stuff.
But why would somebody do that though?
People love playing in people's hair. I've seen way too many horror stories of folks.
No, I mean like why would a person hair hard so good? Like who would do that? I don't know.
No, yeah. I get deals. Like for me, I would be less skeptical if it was like 200, because normally people would charge you like $350 for that. $100, I'm a little skeptical.
But all right, girl, I love you. Have a good night.